For so long, I kept my emotions hidden beneath the surface, afraid that if I revealed them, it might change everything. But the time has come when silence no longer feels like an option. I've waited so long to tell you how I really feel, and now I can't hold it in any longer. Every thought of you, every moment we've shared, has led me to this point where the truth must be set free. The weight of unspoken words has been pressing on my chest for so long, and every time I think about telling you, a mixture of fear and longing arises. But today, in this moment, I can no longer keep these feelings in the shadows. I have waited so long to express what's been stirring in my heart. This truth is mine to share, and it feels like the right time. Sometimes, the hardest thing to do is be honest about how you truly feel, especially when you've kept it hidden for so long. I've carried these thoughts and emotions around for far too long, afraid of the consequences of speaking them aloud. But now I've reached a point where silence no longer serves me, and I have to let you know what's been weighing on my heart. I've watched you from a distance, keeping my distance from the truth, hoping that someday, somehow, you would sense what I've been too scared to say. But waiting has only made my feelings grow stronger, and today I stand here with the courage to tell you everything I've held back for so long. There's something so powerful about speaking your truth, and yet it's been so hard for me to find the words. I've waited so long to tell you how I really feel, to open up about the emotions that have lived within me, quietly waiting for the perfect moment. That moment is now, and I can't hold back any longer. I've waited so long to tell you how much, I care, how much my heart races when I think of you, and how I've never been able to put these feelings into words. It's a strange thing keeping a secret like this. But today, right now, I feel like the time is finally here for me to share the truth of my heart with you. Words have always been difficult for me to speak, especially when they come from the depths of my heart. I've spent countless days wondering if you would ever know the way I truly feel. I've waited so long, but now there's nothing left to do but finally let go of the fear and tell you what I've been holding on to for so long. I've carried this love inside of me, not knowing how to express it, but now every part of me aches to speak the truth. It feels like my soul has been waiting for this moment for a lifetime. I've waited so long to tell you how I feel, but now I've found the courage to finally speak the words that have been locked away. Sometimes the heart speaks in ways that words cannot follow, and in that silence we wait. I've waited so long, with emotions that have run deep within me, hoping one day you would see them. But today, I've decided to stop waiting and let you know how I really feel. I've held these feelings for so long, they've become a part of me, shaping my thoughts and my days. And yet, it's only now that I realize how much I've been waiting to share them with you. I've waited so long, but the time has come for me to speak the truth I've been holding back for far too long. There's a certain kind of beauty in being vulnerable, in letting the world see who you really are. I've spent so much time protecting myself, but now I can't help but wonder what would happen if I let go of my fear and told you how I truly feel. After all this time, it's finally time to speak the words I've kept hidden for so long. I've spent years thinking about how I might express the emotions that have taken root in my heart. There have been countless moments when I thought about speaking up, but each time fear held me back. Today, I'm ready to face that fear and share with you what I've waited so long to say. The silence between us has spoken louder than any words could, and yet there's always been this quiet ache within me to say what I really feel. I've waited so long for the right moment, but today I realize there's no better time than now. You deserve to know the truth I've carried with me for so long. What do you do when you've waited so long to tell someone how much they mean to you, but words never seem to be enough? I've been asking myself that question for a while now, and I finally know the answer. You just say it. You say it, even if your heart is racing and your voice trembles. Because if you don't, you'll regret it. Sometimes the heart needs time to catch up with the mind, and I've given myself that time. But now my heart is clear, and I know what I need to say. I- I've waited so long to express how I feel, and it's no longer a matter of time. It's a matter of letting you know that you are loved beyond measure. I've been keeping these feelings locked away, thinking they were too much to handle, too intense to share. But now I've realized that love isn't something to hide. I've waited so long to tell you how much you mean to me, and now I see that silence is only holding us both back. For years, I've quietly hoped you'd notice, that you'd somehow understand the depth of my feelings. But it's taken me this long to realize that waiting for you to see what I feel isn't the answer. The answer is speaking up. I've waited so long, but now I'm ready to show you the truth of my heart. I never knew how to say it, never knew how to make it sound right, but every day the truth of my feelings was just growing stronger. And today I'm ready to let go of my doubts and tell you what I've waited so long to share. No more hesitation. It's time for you to know how deeply I feel. All this time, I've been afraid of what might happen if I let you know how much I truly care. But I've come to understand that holding back only leads to regret. I've waited so long to speak these words, but now I realize that the only way forward is to be honest with you, no matter the outcome. There are moments when life feels like a collection of waiting for the right time, waiting for the right words. But I've waited so long to express my feelings, and I can't help but feel that the time has finally come to speak the truth I've been holding inside. I've spent so many days wondering whether you'd ever know how much I've thought about you, how much I care. Today, I stop wondering. I've waited so long to tell you how I really feel, and now I know that the best way to show you is simply to tell you the truth. Every time I think of speaking these words, something holds me back, but I can't keep living like this. I've waited so long to tell you the truth, and I realize now that waiting hasn't brought me closer to peace. It's kept me in a cycle of silence. It's time to break that silence. The years have passed, and so much has changed, but the feelings I have for you remain constant, growing stronger with each passing day. I've waited so long to tell you how deeply I care, and now I'm ready to put aside all fears and let you know just how much you mean to me. There are no guarantees in life, but I'm beginning to believe that honesty is the only path that can lead to anything real. I've waited so long to share my feelings with you, and I know that the truth can only bring clarity, no matter where it leads. I've kept these feelings hidden for so long, thinking they would fade away, but instead, they've only grown. Today, I choose to let go of the fear and share with you everything I've been holding inside because I can't wait any longer. The world can be full of words that don't matter, but when it comes to telling you how I feel, every word carries weight. I've waited so long to share the truth with you, and now I can't keep pretending I'm fine when all I want to do is speak the truth from my heart. There's something freeing about speaking your truth, no matter how long it's taken to find the courage. I've waited so long to tell you what's in my heart, and I finally realize that the wait isn't going to make it any easier. It's time to speak the truth. I've kept my emotions locked away for fear of rejection, but I know now that hiding them only makes things harder. I've waited so long to tell you how I feel, and today I can't keep it inside any longer. Sometimes the hardest part isn't realizing how much you care. It's finding the strength to say it out loud. But I've waited so long to tell you how much I really feel. And today, I choose to speak the words that have been hidden for far too long. I never imagined that the hardest thing I'd ever do would be to tell you how I feel. But here I am, knowing that it's the only way forward. I've waited so long to share this with you, and now I can no longer keep these feelings locked inside. You've been on my mind every moment, and I can no longer stand to keep my feelings a secret. I've waited so long to tell you the truth, to let you know just how much you mean to me. And now the words come freely, without hesitation. For so long I held back, convinced that my feelings were better left unsaid. But I've come to realize that the only way to move forward is to speak the truth. I've waited so long, but now I'm ready to tell you everything I've been feeling all along. I've waited for the right time, for the perfect words, but now I understand that waiting is just another form of fear. I've waited so long to tell you how I really feel, and now I'm ready to speak my truth, no matter what. I've kept my heart locked away for fear of what might happen if I opened it to you. But the longer I wait, the more it becomes clear that keeping these feelings inside is only holding me back. It's time to share with you the truth I've held for so long.